Tonight, another rural Minnesota city is without a police department. Now, this comes after Cleveland, Minnesota's police chief resigned as the department's only full-time employee. Raya Katene is in the newsroom with what it means and what comes next.
Well, Kevin, the city came to a short-term solution during an emergency city council meeting today to have the LeSueur County Sheriff's Office lend Cleveland a hand over the next 2 months. But I spoke to the now former chief tonight, who tells me finding a new leader will likely take much longer. In a city the size of Cleveland, Minnesota,
we kind of all know each other.
word gets around quickly.
Absolutely. We don't even need Facebook.
But what some say they do need is a police department, which the city of roughly 800 people is now without after the chief abruptly resigned.
To not have a law enforcement, I think it's just crazy.
As the department's only full-time employee, Chief Randy Teague's departure means there's no longer a department.
It's very difficult for me, but again, I just thought, this isn't how I operate. I've always looked out for the best interest of the city, and I just felt like I was being totally micromanaged.
Teague served Cleveland police for nearly 27 years, but says starting this year, the city was no longer taking his opinion into consideration when interviewing applicants for a part-time officer who would eventually take over as chief as he looked to retire.
What I think is best for the city of Cleveland isn't being taken into consideration. I don't know why I'm even here.
Historically, the chief had done most of the hiring himself, but just with the current environment we're in and more scrutiny, and it's taxpayer dollars, so our policy is now that we have a personnel committee, two of the council people that interview with whoever the hiring manager is in that department. In this case, it would be the chief. The three of them would interview and together decide.
At an emergency meeting on Thursday, Mayor Dawn McCabe and other council members agreed to a roughly $14,000 contract with the LeSueur County Sheriff's Office, which will provide Cleveland with law enforcement coverage for the next 2 months.
We're planning on trying to hire a new chief, but that's going to take some time.
Applications are slim, the mayor says, as Cleveland, like some other small departments across the state, struggles to attract and keep officers.
Obviously, our salary is probably a little below a bigger city. Our budget's smaller.
A small city where word travels fast.
It's all the big safety aspect of it.
The hope is a solution comes just as quickly.
The 2-month contract with the Sheriff's Department, that's a short-term solution to a long-term problem.
And this agreement with the Sheriff's Office will provide the city with 20 hours of patrol time and 20 hours of administrative help every week. So that means, of course, they're getting about 40 hours of help every week, Kevin.
And it seems like it's just a 2-month fix.
For now, they're going to reevaluate after those 2 months, and we'll see what happens.
All right, Raya, thank you.